Hello, my name is Mr. Mitchell, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the reading journal entry on character attributes/traits. This is an assignment that is due tomorrow, Thursday, September 11th. I have on the board the date and the agenda for today, and this is what we did in class. Now, today, you guys presented your characters to the class from the book that we have been reading. The next step is for us to choose one of these characters and describe the character in detail in an open response paragraph. Here is the prompt that I'm going to ask you to write about in your reading journal in class tomorrow. It reads, based on paper towns, describe the main character. Support your answer with important and specific details from the book. This is written just like an open response question. The format I want you to follow is the same format that we used last year. The format starts with a topic sentence that answers the prompt. The second part is to provide 3 pieces of evidence. The evidence must be explained each time. After you have explained your evidence, you must end with a concluding sentence. Below, I have included a rubric. This rubric is actually for another open response question, but you get the idea. It uses the language that the response is a clear, complete, and accurate explanation of the prompt. Once you have completed your response tomorrow in class, you're going to pass in your reading journal on the shelf for your homeroom. If you do not finish tomorrow, that is Thursday, September 11th, then it is homework due on Friday. Now the first step is for you to go to your reading journal, and I want you to make sure to record the reading that we did this week. By the end of the week, we should be on page 79 in Paper Towns. After you have done that, I want you to open up to a new page in your reading journal. On the new page, I want you to record the following. You're going to put the title, which is, of course, Paper Towns by John Green. You're going to put the author, the pages we read this week, and then you're going to write the prompt. I have written it again below. I'll zoom in so you can see. Now, the last part I'm going to show you today is a model that I wrote. We used this model last year from the play A Christmas Carol by Israel Horovitz. I'm going to show you guys a model that would get a 4 out of 4 on an open response question. If you guys remember, the prompt for A Christmas Carol was for you to describe the character attributes of Scrooge. I have color-coded the response using green, red, blue, and finally orange ink. I will read the paragraph, and remember, you may pause or rewind if you do not understand. In the play, A Christmas Carol by Israel Horovitz, the main character, Ebenezer Scrooge, is miserly and lonely. The play opens with Scrooge alone, counting money and mumbling to himself. His first lines in the play are, "They owe me money and I will collect. I will have them jailed if I have to. They owe me money and I will collect what is due me." Scrooge is obsessed with getting money. He is so obsessed with collecting money that he is owed that he repeats himself. Scrooge even goes so far as to threaten the they that owe him money and, quote, have them jailed. Meanwhile, Scrooge is completely alone as he speaks his lines, showing that his desire for money is isolating him and causing him to lose touch with his surroundings. Another example of Scrooge being a miser comes in scene 2 of the play. 2 men come to Scrooge's business to collect money for charity that will benefit the poor. Scrooge callously rejects the men and tells them that if the poor would rather die, they had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Scrooge is informing the men collecting charity that he does not care if the poor live or die. In fact, Scrooge even goes so far as encouraging the poor to die quickly so that they can benefit society by bringing down the surplus population. A third example of Scrooge is from his past. The ghost of Christmas past takes him back in time and forces Scrooge to look at himself as a child. "It's me," pauses, weeps. "Poor boy. He lived inside his head. Alone," pauses, weeps. "Poor boy." Again, Scrooge repeats himself as alone and living inside his head, perhaps explaining why he focuses so much on money. Scrooge's isolation and obsession with money show that he is a lonely miser.